All right, let's dive in. Today, we're going to unpack a really simple but super powerful English expression that can absolutely transform how your team communicates and works together. You know that feeling, right? Ever had that moment where your team just clicks? You're in a meeting, maybe you're brainstorming, and all of a sudden, everything just falls into place. The ideas are flowing, and it feels like everyone is thinking with one mind. Yeah, that's it. It's that perfect moment of synergy. Your colleague brings up the exact point you were just about to make, or maybe they've already started working on the solution you were just thinking of. It's seamless, it's efficient, and honestly, it feels kind of like professional magic. Well, guess what? There's a perfect English expression that brilliantly captures this exact feeling of perfect alignment. And here it is, on the same wavelength. You know, the phrase itself is a great little metaphor. Just imagine two radios tuned to the exact same frequency. The signal comes through perfectly clear, right? Well, that's what this means for communication. You and your team are perfectly in sync. Well, while you can use this in a ton of situations, it really shines in a professional context. It's the ideal phrase for business conversations, for when you're deep diving on projects, or just for acknowledging those awesome moments when communication is absolutely flawless. Okay, so theory is one thing, but let's see how this actually sounds in a real conversation. We're going to do a quick little role play to really bring it to life. So, let's imagine Sarah from the marketing team approaches her colleague, David. She's really excited about this new plan she's cooked up. And now, listen to David's response. He doesn't just say, I agree. He validates their shared thinking by saying, looks like we're on the same wavelength. That is such a fantastic way to build connection and really reinforce that they're a strong team. Okay, so you know what it means and you know how to use it. But to really sound like a native speaker, you need to get the nuance. So let's dig a little deeper, shall we? What's so cool about this phrase is that it's got two sides to it. On one hand, you use it positively to confirm you're aligned. But on the other hand, you can use its negative form, or not on the same wavelength, and it's a super polite and professional way to signal a disconnect and maybe ask for some clarification. So here are the pro tips to lock in. First, don't overuse it. Save it for those moments of true connection, because that's what keeps it so powerful. And second, remember that negative form. Saying something like, it seems we're not quite on the same wavelength yet, could you explain that again, is a really sophisticated way to clear up a misunderstanding without placing any blame. All right, time for a quick challenge to make sure this concept is locked in. You ready for this? Okay, think about it. That moment of perfect, unspoken understanding between you and a colleague. What is it? Is it A, B, or C? Go ahead, lock in your answer. And the answer is, of course, it's B. And you know, this brings us to the most important point. Great communication isn't just about talking. It's about really understanding. It's about getting on the same wavelength. So the question I'll leave you with is this. How are you going to get on the same wavelength with your team tomorrow?